we're back talking about secrets of happily married women.
Yeah, the audience likes this. Still with us is the author of the book, Dr. Scott Haltzman. Ro Black is a stay-at-home wife.
Over on this side, working mom Sarah and Dr. Janet Taylor. She's a psychologist.
Here's another secret.
Here comes another rule.
Audience, you might want to tone it down for this one. Secret number 2, accept that men are attracted to women.
Well, that's obvious.
That men have a natural attraction to women.
So when they're out on the beach and my fiance's checking out some little chicken in bikini, I should be okay with that.
Now, I want you to understand, when I'm talking about happily married women and the things that they do, they recognize that men have a strong attraction to women, a natural animalistic attraction to women. Now, they can fight that.
Well,
and they can make their husband read Tuesdays with Morrie the whole time they're at the beach and never lift their eyes up. But these guys, they may get their juices going, but it's the woman, it's their own wife that they want to go home with.
I want you to understand, you're portraying women completely as being #1 pieces of meat. And we totally aren't. You know, we're all about mind, body, and soul. And you know what?
I'm looking at a woman on the beach.
We're looking at men, too.
Yeah,
we're looking at men.
Well, what's
I'm sorry.
Happily
But it's
or
my
totally
wife.
looking at
But
men.
it's my wife I'm going home to. And you're absolutely right. With my wife, it is her soul I'm looking
But you're
to. and I'm
portraying-
Hold on a second. Sarah,
Yes.
your husband Chris is in the audience.
Yes, he is.
Now, that woman sitting right next to him, Chris, look to your right. Look to your right. Do you find her attractive? Is she attractive?
What was that?
Do you find her attractive?
Sure, she's attractive.
Now, of course.
But he's not
Appreciate
leering at her. But you're not saying it's
I'm
okay to
real.
sit there and
Look,
oogle
here's what
some
I'm
woman
saying,
on the beach.
Is that if you understand that your man has a natural attraction to a woman, you can use that within your relationship to foster a better relationship. So instead
By
of
how? Jumping in front of the chicken bikini on the beach?
Instead of coming home every night and wearing sweats when he comes home
My
and then
husband
wondering
thinks
why
I am hot in
he
sweats.
runs to
My
the computer.
husband thinks I am hot in sweats, Scott.
Then
I have to be
If he
honest.
thinks you're hot in sweats,
He does.
then stay in
He does.
sweats.
Happily married women also have a naturalistic tendency to look at men as well. So it goes both
Absolutely.
ways. And I think the part is when you come home, you need to be attracted to each other.
Look all you want, ladies. Ro.
Yeah, I have to admit, my husband loves women, and women love my husband. But he comes home to me.
Yeah, but when you're home, though, you're getting phone calls. He's getting phone calls from women.
Yeah, and those women will call me, and they'll talk about how wonderful he was dressed, and I know you dressed him wrong.
Ballistic. Are you kidding me?
Well,
You're
is there
okay with
some
that?
denial?
These are his co-workers.
Is there some denial in the extent of your marriage and how happy it is? I mean, if women are calling
Wait,
your
Dr.
husband.
Taylor, weren't you just the one a few
These are
minutes ago saying
friends.
it's about trust? This is a woman who experiences trust. Now you're telling me there's a problem with
no
it because she trusts her husband.
But I'm saying other women are calling your house saying how attractive your husband
I
is.
call them. Look, my
Discuss how hot your husband is?
well, how well he's put together.
Well, how hot is this guy? Let's get him.
He is.
It's a little bit unbelievable, and that's not the norm.
But you
I
know what
have to say that's not the norm.
Sarah,
You know what? I wouldn't want a man that another woman wouldn't want. Okay, if he is like the little toad in the box, then I don't want him. Women look at my husband and he's mine. He comes home to me.
Let's go back to the premise of the book, though, and I think it is that basically that women, if they're going to be happy as a wife, should stay at home.
No.
Oh, now come on.
Happy wives don't work.
There are studies, and I
But
support
you
the
wrote
studies
here.
that show that women in traditional roles report that they are happier than women that are out there trying to do everything. You cannot be
Who are these women?
Are we
you
living
cannot
in
be
the
climbing the
1950s?
corporate ladder and being
And that we've come a long
perfect.
way.
Yeah, go ahead.
And the divorce rates now are over 50%. They weren't that way several decades
But
ago.
women
My
were
point is,
also a lot
my point is you cannot
unhappier
be
than they
the
are
best
now.
in the corporate world. You cannot be the best mother. You cannot be the best wife. Something's going to give.
completely
But
disagree with
honestly,
that.
women have transcended the traditional roles. 61%
Are women
of
getting happier?
But 61% of women who are married work, and happiness is not just based on a relationship. Happiness is based on your own development and your own independence.
As an individual.
Women do work, and I think that women. I am not at all advocating that women stay at
And
home.
the other
I
thing
think that's
is the
a
happiest
misinterpretation.
women who are married are women whose husbands really are partners and help them with housework and help them with chores and pay attention to them.
Thank
Those
you
are
all
the
very much.
happiest
This is
women.
good. Let's do this again. Oh, by the way, Chris, Chris, there's also, on the other side of you, there's another gorgeous woman sitting there.
And he can appreciate that.
Yeah, he's not oogling them, though.
No.
Okay, thank you guys for joining us today. Coming up next, online degrees. Are they worth the paper they're printed on? If you're interviewing with an online degree, watch out.
Coming up, how do you know if your online university is an accredited school? Tips to separate the money-making scams from the real deal. Next.